Oh, dear students, good morning. Oh, sit down, all be sit down, all be sit down. You know, in the previous class, we learned what? Oh, you, sentence. Okay, about sentence. You know, what is a sentence? A sentence is a group of words that makes a complete sense is called a sentence. Besides this, we have also read what? About words. Now we'll see how many kinds of sentences are there. The student, can you say how many kinds of sentences are there? You? Okay. Now students, remember, there are 4 kinds of sentences. How many kinds of sentences? 4 kinds of sentences. Okay. Now just write down. A sentence can make a statement. A sentence can make a statement. Statement means a declarative sentence. Statement, as for example, John is a very good boy. Who is a very good boy? John is a very good boy. It is a statement. Simply a statement, and there is, at the end of the sentence, there is simply a full stop. A sentence can ask a question. A sentence can ask a question. Previously I have told you, John is a very good boy. Then when we make it a question, it will become what? Is John a very good boy? Is John a very good boy? It is a question. And at the end of the sentence, you know question mark? There must be the sign of question mark. Question mark. A sentence can give command, order, such as John, leave the classroom at once. John, get out. Leave the classroom at once. So it is what? A command. Here also at the sentence, there is a full stop. And the third kind of sentence is what? A sentence can make an exclamation. A sentence can make an exclamation. That is called exclamatory sentence. You look at my face. What a good boy John is. What a good boy John is. In this way you can express the surprise. And at the end of the exclamatory sentence, there is a sign. And the sign is what? In Oriya and Hindi, we just put a line. And at the end of the line, we put a full stop. This is the sign of exclamation. Remember, there is a line, straight line. And at the end of the sentence, we give a full stop. So students, at least we learn there are 4 kinds of sentences. It can make a sentence, can make a statement, give a command, make a question, and make a exclamatory sentence. We have a lot of things in these sentences, in 4 kinds of sentences. But today we learn this much about what are the kinds of sentences and what are they. In the next class, we will discuss about statement. What are the kind of statement? What are the kinds of question? All these things are. How do we make an exclamation? Detailedly we can discuss later on. Now, Again, we will learn a new thing. In the previous class, we have learned what? New words. Yes, words. And sentences. And today, the four kind of sentences. Today we'll learn more about what? Preach. Preach, later on you will understand what is a preach. Just now I will not tell you. Just I am giving some examples. You see, at the door, write down, at the door, in the garden, over the wall. You, Ramesh, tell me, at the door. Do you think it is a sentence? In the previous class, I told you what is a sentence and what are the things in the sentences. Main, subject and predicate. So do you think that this is a sentence? And you know, a sentence is a group of words that makes a complete sense. Now you think and say whether it is a sentence or not. Sit down. Next, Harish, you tell. In the garden, at the door, over the wall. Do you think all these are sentences? Of course not. Later on I will explain you. All these words have meaning or not? Yes, they have meaning. At the door, you know. Over the wall, you know meaning. In the garden, you also know the meaning of this. But why don't you call these sentences? No doubt they make sense. At the door, you understand the meaning. In the garden, you also understand the meaning. Over the wall, you also understand this meaning. But these three examples have a sense. They have got meaning, no doubt. They have a sense. They have sense. But previous class we have read a meaningful sentences. So here the sense are not complete sense. So in order to make a sentence, the sentence must have a complete sense. These words have no doubt sense, but not complete sense. If I say, in the garden, who is in the garden? Can you tell me? Who is in the garden? No answer. Or what is in the garden? No answer. Who is near the gate or who is at the gate? If I ask, who is at the gate? Can you say? No, certainly not. Who is over the wall? If I say, no answer. And these three examples have three words. At the door, in the garden. And what? The next sentence, over the wall. No doubt. Each example given by me has three words. And they have got sense, meaning. But when I ask all these questions, who, what, using who, what, there is no answer. These have only sense, but not complete sense. Again, I told you, a sentence is a group of words that makes a complete sense is called a sentence. So as because these words have no complete sense, only they have got sense or meaning, not complete meaning, so they are not sentences. Then question arises, what do you call these? These are phrases. At the door, it is a phrase. In the garden, it is a phrase. Over the wall, it is a phrase. So all these 3 or 4 or 2 word combination, and if they don't have any complete meaning, these are called phrases. Did you understand, student? If you don't understand, then I will explain you again. Okay. Then finish about word, sentence, phrase, and all these things we have read, and kinds of sentences. Today we have finished all these things. Again we will proceed. We know a group of words that makes a complete sense is called a sentence. We know. And we know it is a sentence. John is a very good boy. Now, again you see, again I give the example, John is a very good boy. Or Akbar was a great king. Akbar was a great king. You have heard the name Akbar in your history? Akbar was a great king. Calcutta is a very big city. These are all sentences. And they have got complete meaning. And in these sentences, we find a number of words. Suppose Akbar was a great emperor, king. So in this sentence, a number of words are there. 4 words are there. Take for granted. 4 words are there. Akbar was a great king. Akbar was a great king. No, 5 words are there. So do you think all the words are of one kind or same class? Madi, one kind or same class? The same meaning. Akbar, later on you will know. Akbar, another word. Watch, another word. A, another word. Great, another word. King, another word. So all these words are not of one kind or same kind. Just simply I give. Akbar is a noun. Is a verb. A is an article. Great is an adjective. King is a noun. So just I tell you, later on we will discuss about them. So all these words are not in a one kind of or the same class or same group. Understand? In a sentence, remember, all these words are not in the same group or same class or same kind. Understand? Okay. So in order to know in grammar, not only in English, Hindi, Telugu, Tamil, in each languages, in a sentence, a number of words are there. And all the words are not of the same kind or same class or same group. They are different. So this is called parts of speech. Parts of speech means a speech has a number of parts, that is 8. Write down. Noun, verb, pronoun, preposition, interjection, conjunction, all these are different parts. And we'll learn about letter N. That means letter N means what? The next class. What is a noun? what is a verb, what is an adjective, what is a pronoun, what is a conjunction, what is an interjection, what is a preposition. Then we can make a sentence with a complete sense. So these are the parts of speech. How many parts of speech are there? 8 parts. Okay. What are they? So you know, there are 8 parts in a speech or in a sentence. It is not necessary that. It is not necessary that all the parts, all the 8 parts will be in a sentence. But in grammar, 8 parts of speech are there. Previously I told you noun, verb, pronoun, adjective, preposition, conjunction, interjection. These are the parts of a speech or a sentences. So do you want to read more or not? In the next classes, I shall explain you about first noun. And you know, up to this time, you know about words, about sentence, about phrase, about 4 kinds of sentences. If you want to read about noun, then I shall give you some gist. What is a noun? Who can say you. Today, just I give you some idea about a noun. A noun is a word, write down. A noun is a word which is used as the name of a person, place or a thing. A noun is a word which is used as the name of a person, place or a thing. For you, for the lower classes, the 3 things are there. Name. I just told you, name of a person, name of a thing, name of a what? Place. Bangalore is a very big city. Bangalore is a very big city. Bangalore is what? Bangalore is a very big city. Bangalore what? The name of a place. Jawaharlal Nehru was the first Prime Minister of India. Jawaharlal Nehru first. Jawaharlal Nehru person. My pen is Parker pen. Parker pen. Parker is what? Never a particular pen. My pen is a Parker pen. Parker pen never pen. Thing. So, dear student, you know, a noun is a word which is used as the name of a person or place or a thing. Today, this much you read. In the next class, we will read more about noun. What are they? How many kinds of nouns are there? What are their functions? We will read written verb. What is a verb? How many kinds of verbs are there? We will read later. Thank you, students. Good morning.